Frozen actress Kristen Bell is in hot water this week. With more is our senior reporter, Bernie Zilio. What's going on with Kristen?
Hey Brian, so this really hurts to report, but Kristen Bell is in some hot water, like you said, for a wedding anniversary post in honor of her husband, Dax Shepard, that many felt was kind of making light of domestic violence.
Yeah, what did she say exactly in the post?
So the picture itself was not problematic. It was just a sweet photo of them as a couple sitting on the bed. She's giving him a big bear hug, really sweet, really cute. The caption was kind of where she missed the mark a little bit. She wrote, "Happy 12th wedding anniversary to the man who once said to me, 'I would never kill you. A lot of men have killed their wives at a certain point. Even though I'm heavily incentivized to kill you, I never would.'"
You know, a dark sense of humor, and quickly people commented that this was maybe a little insensitive towards domestic violence. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obvious that when you're reading this and you know kind of Kristen as an actress and how she carries herself in the media, this was clearly a joke. She and Dax have this quirky, relatable, fun relationship, and I think this joke just didn't land. People were saying it was incredibly tone deaf, very insensitive. It is also Domestic Violence Awareness Month, which she probably didn't know. The joke wouldn't really be funny at any time anyway, but I think because it is October, I think people are just a little bit more aware. And yeah, she kind of missed the mark a little.
And so anyone that follows this couple, Kristen and Dax, she's often appears on Armchair Expert, his podcast. They make jokes about their sex life, their kids, their family. They're kind of open books. And so I think this is the kind of like flippant comment that might have been made on a podcast that looks a lot different in writing. What happened after this moment, for Kristen?
So her comment section was flooded with comments saying like, "You still have time to delete this." A lot of people saying, "I'm a huge fan. This really hurt. It can be triggering to victims." I mean, even Dateline, the iconic true crime show, commented on the post, writing screenshotted. So she posted this over the weekend. She has had many days to issue an apology, a retraction, explain herself, even a simple, "Hey guys, I was completely joking. I didn't realize how this landed." She has not done any of that. Instead, she restricted the comments allowed on the post. And I will say I was really disappointed. She was supposed to appear on the Today Show to promote season 2 of her show Nobody Wants This, and she skipped the appearance.
Right, and her co-star Justine Lupe appeared on the show instead, or maybe they were supposed to appear together. But we don't actually know why Kristen missed. But we did see that on her Instagram, she had posted pictures traveling to New York and saying that she was going to do press for the Netflix show.
Right. So I'm not, like you said, to your point, we don't actually know an exact reason as to why she did not appear on the Today Show. But as a fan, I am just really disappointed because this seems like not an easy fix because it's such an important issue, but it seems like a mistake that could be fixed, addressed, something in sort of a time frame that makes sense. And I don't know why she is not addressing it. The post remains on her page. She has not altered the caption at all. Dax hasn't said anything either. And I just want to know, they have 2 children. They have 2 teenage daughters who I'm sure look up to them and I'm sure are on social media and seeing everything that's being said. So I would hope that conversations are at least happening behind closed doors.
It does seem crazy that Dateline's social media presence took a screenshot of this. It's like they're sort of making light of the controversy a little bit too. I was sort of stunned by that. So,
Yeah.
and then other fans noticed that Kristen had forgotten that it was even her anniversary a couple days earlier on the red carpet.
Yes, she was in a red carpet interview. So I think their anniversary was Friday, if I'm not mistaken. This red carpet interview happened Thursday, and the reporter was saying October 17th is giving her the opportunity to be like, "Yeah, my anniversary." And she had no clue. She's like, "I'm stumped. I have no idea." It took her a minute until she figured out. She's like, "Oh my God, it's my anniversary." And then she remembered that she and Dax were having a date night and the interview went on. But yeah, it's interesting that she at least publicly claimed that she forgot the anniversary. And
I
then,
mean, look, I'm married. I don't always remember what day of the week it is, And
yeah,
also,
totally.
couples have different anniversaries, their first date. You know, the wedding might not be as meaningful to her as, you know, maybe their first date anniversary or the first time they said I love you. So, you know, we got to give her some grace during all of this. But like you said, you know, we're waiting on the edge of our seat for Kristen to address this. It didn't happen on the Today Show, unfortunately. And her show is October 23rd, season 2 of Nobody Wants This will be, all 10 episodes are up. So people, of course, will be watching that. I hate to say it, but it might be any press is good press during this. Do you think people will at least be thinking about her show and the season 2, you know, despite the negativity?
Yeah, I actually think that there is a point to that. It's pretty sad, but any press is kind of good press when you're talking about promoting a show. And so I don't foresee people wanting to boycott season 2 of this series. It's a really good show. It's cute. It's lighthearted. It's a rom-com-esque type of situation. So I can't see people boycotting. But then again, you really never know. If you really offend people in a certain way, they have every right to. So we shall see.
And I agree with you. I'm a big fan of Kristen's and the show itself. And she plays a podcast host on the show. She hosts a podcast with her sister. And they have hot button issues. You know, the show itself is about an interfaith relationship. You know, they're definitely courting some controversy a little bit on the show. And so, you know, this might end up working in her favor and working in the show's favor. So we'll see.